Hello and welcome to Watchdog Wargaming. Tonight I'll be reviewing the Warhammer 40,000 Imperium issue 3. Still the trial version, and in this particular set we have 3 assault intercessors and a pot of Macragge blue paint. One noticeable thing about this is not connected to a large cardboard backing board. So further ado, let's see what we've got inside. Okay, so the sprues with the new assault intercessors on there. One thing I have noticed on this is that the actual shoulders have got the assault markings on it, but they've also got the Ultramarines markings on there as well, which is okay. But if you're saying like myself, I'm doing Dark Angels, I think I'll be trimming them down with a sharp knife and a file very carefully. Okay, we also have the bases for them as well. Still snap fit together, and from the casting was 2020. Yep, good figures again. Plenty of detail on it. Right, okay. And then we have the Citadel base paint, the Macragge blue, for all your ultramarine goodness. And now onto the magazine. So, in this magazine, it says, discover the assault intercessors, paint your ultramarines, and learn to fight in close combat. This particular magazine was $8.99, so they are going up in price. And then on the back, for next issue, we have Sorpeth destroyers, another lead belcher paint, and a full-size battle map. And then so issue 5, the exclusive captain, how do you paint your captain in heroic combat. I'm not sure if that's unique to Imperium, but I haven't seen that figure before, so I think it is. And again, it's already punch holes, so you can fit it into your folder later on. Right. Just move these out of the way. So, in this issue, Assault Intercessors, Dark Imperium, Tome Worlds, Assault and Draketh, Assault Intercessors again, and a scenario called Hold Them Back. Okay, so Assault Intercessors, how to put together. There are different types of war gear, frag grenades, heavy bolt pistol, and of course the Starty's chainsword. And like I said earlier on, the actual mouldings, you've got the Ultramarine icon on their shoulder, but you've also got the Assault Intercessors icon there as well. And if you don't want those, I say you can either be very careful with a scalpel or file them down. The battle records, and then we go on to a little blurb about the Dark Imperium. In the last days of the 41st millennium, mankind finds itself consumed by endless wars. This is an age in which history, reason, and hope have been ground away by conflict and suffering. Enlightenment has been replaced by superstition, zealous faith, and desperate prayer. Humanity stands on the brink of extinction. Sounds like a bit like COVID lockdown. So I have a bit on the domain of mankind, the God Emperor, and then a bit of blurb about the Tome Worlds for the Necrons. And then we have a little it looks like it's a little bit of story on the assault on Draketh. What I'll do is I won't read through these and everything else. I'll just show you what's on there. So when you get your copies, then so it's not doesn't spoil it all. how to build assault intercessors. Again, snap to fit guide. Lots of options for conversion on there. Yeah, clipper safety, definitely clipper safety. These are the clippers that I use. So and you can sort of very good hard wearing one. And I think I got these from a hardware store, but slightly better than other ones that might be provided by Games Workshop. But these ones are very good blades, very sharp, and you can get the point right in to clip them away. How to build assessors again, part 2, and then how to paint Citadel miniatures. Definitely, so for these ones, keep it clean, make sure you wipe the rims and keep it closed, and also as well, where possible, don't dip your paintbrush straight into the paint and onto the figure. Want to, like it says on here, use a palette and put a little bit of water on there. You want sort of like a bit of a milky consistency. You'd rather do thin paint your figure with a thin paint and do it once or twice rather than putting too much on in one go. Again, how to paint your assault intercessors with the Crag blue. It does explain on here sort of what I was talking about. First coat, second coat, third coat. Don't put too much on the first go. So the more coats that you put on, the actual dark it's eventually going to get. So it's going to finish eventually when it dries like that. So very good painting guide for the beginner and very good for a refresher. And then it goes on to the rules, playthrough 03, and is calling for reinforcements. So this will be the Necron warriors that you had on the previous one versus the assault assessors. Gives you a scenario to run through, and this looks like close combat. It's starting to talk about. Yeah, move, charge, fight. All good stuff. Broken down into so easy to understand diagrams and instructions. And then how to subscribe to Imperium. Good news for the followers over in America. I believe that their website is up and running now. So they'll be able to subscribe, which is good. And that's it. So basically that's the magazine for the issue number 3. So there's a lot of information on there about assault intercessors, how to paint them, but also the same painting guides for the assault assessors in here. You use that for any of the Ultramarine figures that you're painting, and then it learn to fight in close combat towards the end. Yeah, so that was the Warhammer 40,000 Imperium very quick review. Like I said, I don't want to spoil it for you when you get your own magazine, because there's a lot of information on there that you will want to sit down and read yourself. And of course, you got your Crag blue. You had your paintbrush with issue 2, and now you've got your 3 assault assessors to clip off and build. So what I would like to see is actually some of your finished work. So let's comment below, like and subscribe if you like what I'm doing, and we'll take it from there. So it'll be interesting to see how you're getting on with your figures, and if there's any top tips that we can all share, because there's lots of subject matter experts on there on how to play the game, how to actually paint the figures, and on conversions as well. So yeah, okay, so until next time, you take care, and I'll speak to you very soon. Thank you. Bye now.